It's time for a story. Here we go. So a couple of years back, I went on this Catholic retreat for the weekend, and naturally, I see a cute girl who catches my eye. She has short brown hair, freckles, and a round nose that kind of looks like a button. So we're gonna call this girl Button Nose, because, you know, the names have been changed to protect the innocent, and let's face it, it's just a lot more fun to make up names for people in your stories. So naturally, I want to talk with this girl because she seems really nice and she's cute, but we only get as far as swapping names at the beginning of the retreat. Everything gets kind of crazy after that. We have, the introductory speeches. We have like one or two talks, praise and worship, then some adoration. By the end of the night, everyone's exhausted. A lot of people have left by this point. I'm one of the people staying back praying a little bit late into the night. I decide that I need to get sleep though, so I head out of the main building, which is kind of like a warehouse. That's where most of the retreat took place. And that was smack dab in the middle of this giant field. The bunks for the men and the women were farther away. Now, this field was really nice. It was really big. But at night, it looked very eerie. And you could almost imagine Slender Man just popping out behind the trees in the distance. And so in that moment, before I decide to head back to the men's bunks to get some sleep, I look around at God's glorious creation, even if it is a little terrifying. I'm eating some gummy snacks too, so that helps. And in this moment, this prayer just comes right out of my heart. Lord, please let me get to know this girl better. I just want to talk to her for 5 minutes. And I kid you not, as soon as that prayer leaves my heart, I hear a voice. Hey, are you headed back to the bunks? Can I walk with you? And I turn around, and you won't believe who I see. Yes, it's Slender Man. No, I'm kidding. It's Button Nose. Now, naturally, I panic, but I try to regain any ounce of coolness that I once had, and I say, yeah, I'll take you back to the bunk, sure. I'll walk you back there, yeah. She says thank you. She further explains that she didn't want to walk alone because it was dark and creepy, and Slender Man. This is crazy. My prayers have been answered almost instantaneously. I'd been dropped into this divinely crafted situation where I could talk with this pretty girl. It was like, oh my gosh. There's no way I can screw this up. So we start walking back through the field, and it was a bit of a walk. It's actually about 5 minutes. This is perfect. Nothing can go wrong. So naturally something goes wrong. So in my excitement, in my anticipation, in my glorious praise of what I was hoping would be the 5 greatest minutes of my life, I didn't realize that I had forgot something. I forgot how to talk like a normal human being. I can't think of anything to say. So we just keep walking through this field in complete and total silence. No looking at each other. We just keep looking forward, walking. It was the most frustrating thing ever. But looking back on it, it was hilarious because I could have said anything to this girl. Anything. I could have come up with so many interesting topics. But I couldn't think of anything. So this 5 minutes drags on for what feels like an eternity. And towards the end of the walk, I realized I could talk to her about moss. The type that hangs from the trees. But then I quickly realized it's the dumbest topic ever. The silence had kind of solidified into this unbreakable void of awkwardness. It felt too late to do anything at this point. Nothing could save this weird situation I had fallen into. So we finally make it to the women's bunks. And she thanks me for walking her back. So I try to respond with a good night. And of course, being the masculine man I am, it comes out in a very deep, manly voice. I think my biggest regret was not talking to her about the moss. Even though it's a completely stupid topic, Sometimes you just need to talk with people about dumb everyday things. And besides, if the person's really cool, they'll put up with your stupid dialogue, you know? So yeah, embrace the awkward. So in honor of that, we're gonna end the video with, you know, a nice awkward hug where we just kind of like, just embrace it. Just, yeah, oh, feel that.